Depression, burnout, loneliness, feelings we've all felt at some point, each and every one of us expressing them differently. What you feel might not be the same as the person next to you, yet we still all have those feelings in common. Now imagine seeing those feelings through someone else's eyes inside the game. One that never directly tells you what it's about, leaving a lot up to imagination. You get Pleh. Just like emotions, on the surface it seems to be something normal, but the more you dig, the deeper you get. You unfold a story that changes depending on your view of life. A story that you have to solve yourself, and a story that I can't really recommend enough. It's one of the best free story games I've ever played. I liked the game so much that I even got to the length to get an interview with the developer just for this video. So this video is not only containing my version of the story, but the one of the developer. Links are in the description. Let's get into the story. It's a random Sunday. You're bored and don't have anything fun to play. You start scrolling aimlessly through Steam's free page. You stumble onto this game. In the first sight, it just looks like another basic platformer. You decide to give it a try. You enter what seems to be a small platformer made by an indie developer. A bland experience, but not like you have anything else to do either. You start the game, going through easy puzzles, until you reach a corridor. Something seems off. The game starts glitching, but not in a way you would expect. These red texts start appearing, trying to talk to you, breaking and skipping puzzles for you. You reach a door, but seemingly the closer you get, the more the game breaks. And then the game crashes. You reload it and you are met with the start screen. You click the start button, but nothing happens. You try to move your mouse and
In a way, I think it's funny, like, when you're playing it, you think you're getting into a platformer, and then the game changes and you change with it. But I think it's funny that, like, I was doing the same thing while writing it. I was originally thinking it was going to be a platformer, and then it turns and everything. I find that very, like, funny.
Is that better?
everything crashes and you hear a voice.
Okay, yeah, alright. Hello. Thank you for downloading my game, Pleh. And as the developer, I can tell you that this screen is... yeah, well, it's not... Okay, you know what? Look, the game's broken. It must be some sort of glitch. I have never seen a break this bad before. So congratulations on being a world first, I guess. That's good, yeah, look at the positives. Nevertheless, just hear me out for a second. Just want to say, sorry for the inconvenience. We here at well, it is just me. But I'm really sorry for this happening. I'm also sorry for saying sorry so much. But don't worry. Unless the game is corrupt, this should all be fixed with one quick restart. So I'll do that for you. Here we go.
This voice is the developer. This is the man who made this game. He tries to fix your game, but he seems to be unable to.
Okay, sorry to have to interrupt again. I'm getting an error log, so assuming you're pressing H, it looks like the game is still broken. Maybe it's just your keyboard. Like, try pressing H really hard. Like, make sure you're definitely pressing it. You're not pressing G? Because G is like right next to H. Never mind, the game's probably just broken. I should just stop making excuses. Yeah, what to do? Okay, I'm probably just gonna get you to quit, uninstall the game, reinstall, and then there's no reason that should... That's sorry. That's probably important. I should get that. I'll be back. Yeah, sorry. I'll be back.
While he's away, the being out the red text tries to talk you out of playing the game, talking down on the developer. After some time you realize this entity is more than a monster, it's a part of the developer. It's what keeps him up at night. It's what isolates him from other people. It's the deep part in us that makes us hate ourselves.
The red text is just, the entity is just supposed to be like inside the person's head. But then in the game, it's actually doing things in real life. That's very fiction, not realistic. But what I like about it is that it's up to interpretation. Like, you can either think it's a realistic thing, it's a real entity, it has real world control, or you can take the game from the perspective of the developer who's depressed. And if you think of it like that, then the game is just from his perspective, and this thing that's just in his head doesn't have any real world control, is actually very, very real to him in his mental state.
Sometimes we seek reasons for our past actions, overthinking every single thing that happened and what could have happened. I'm sure everyone has a point in their life where they regret doing or saying something, thinking what they could have done differently, losing others and making the wrong choices. All those eventually lead to isolation, forcing yourself desperately trying to fix what you already lost, overworking and blaming yourself for everything. To the developer, there is no other part of life that is more important than making the game. Overworking himself from the pressure of expectations, hurting himself and others around him just to get closer to that self-made goal. Sometimes the only way to break this cycle is to ask for help. No matter how hard it is, we can't always win every fight alone. Accepting help is not a bad thing. It's good to have somebody by your side before it's too late, before the entity has grown too big to be helped, and before it all fades to memory, the memory of others. Hello everyone, I hope you liked this video. This is in no way a replacement for the full game, so you should go check that out since I left out quite a bit. This is my first full-length video, so how in any opinion is welcome in the comments. Thank you Blaze for being a part of this video, and to you too, the viewer, for watching till the end. I hope you have a nice day and see you in about 5 years for the next video. Anyway, bye bye!